statues. There's like 9 statues standing all around. And that's kind of where we left it, is the party's trying to figure out, are we going to split the party and have Findak stay on the statue? Or are they going to try to find a way to rig the doors to stay open? And that's where we left it.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
I thought it was pretty fun. I mean, they really got creative. There were a couple times I didn't think they were going to get out of it.
Yeah, I really thought we were going to have a party wipe when we were fighting those flaming skeletons.
Well, that and even the bridge was pretty challenging, because you guys at first, they were immune to. I mean, Zayre, this is a weird. There's actually an area, and Bailey will maybe she'll remind you, but there's an area that that magic does not work at all. So literally, you can't cast spells, and they know where that area is, but they fought some carotid columns that basically were immune to everything, and they couldn't do magic. So essentially they had to push these carotid columns into the lava to kill them, and that was about the only way they could kill them. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
Oh, right. I forgot about that part.
So Rob, I was trying to catch...
forgot about the whole thing until you just said it all.
Yeah, I know, guys. I feel bad when we take this kind of a break. I gotta stop my whole real life stuff and get that, get something going. So I really prioritize.
Real life sucks. Real life sucks. Not just
It does.
It's much more fun to come and pretend like you're a dwarf or an orc.
Exactly. Or an all-powerful Oz type guy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's nice to pretend you're God every once in a while.
Exactly. So Rob, he didn't respond at all. I wonder if I should. I mean, I'll give him a couple minutes, but I don't want to make you guys wait, especially you, Rob, who's up at 5 a.m. It's not fair. So maybe I'll throw on and have one of you control him. I mean, I hate doing that, but I don't want to have you guys go through this with 3 players, and hopefully he'll pop in. Maybe he's just running late.
Yeah, he doesn't appear to even be on yet. So.
Okay, because he was pretty excited.
Yeah, and he's done this to me a couple times. He shows up late, and either he was asleep or he has, he's got conditions in his home where he's occupied, and so yeah. But I mean, I'm imagining he'll pop in as we go or whatever. But we shouldn't wait.
Okay. Does anyone want to volunteer? I mean, I can certainly play him, but it'd probably be more fun. Do one of you want to volunteer to play him, or?
I volunteer Rob, not just
Well, I can do it. I can do it easily, but I always wait to see if anybody else wants to do it because I don't want to take away opportunity from people. But if you look at it more of as a chore than an opportunity, then I'm happy to do it.
I have enough problems playing my own.
Yeah, I'm going to try to learn this character before I try to learn somebody else.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll do
Rob,
it if it's easier for you, Alan, so you don't have to worry about it. I'll take it.
Okay, and also just from a role playing, I figured it'd be better. So yeah, I went ahead and cleared the owner, so you can control too.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I know you can. Never mind. So yeah, it's Ezekiel, and then once you do that, I'll put you guys all on the map. All right, now I'm going to try to see if I can drag you guys all on. And the only thing while I'm doing this, the only thing that might be new to you guys is I went ahead and put, if you remember the description, and I'll throw it in chat again, but all of these little tokens I put in the room behind the 2 white doors up at the top, those are all statues. So I had described them before, but I thought it might be nice to put tokens in there. So that's what you see. So let me get you guys in the right place again. I love Snippet because I can take a picture of where you guys were and don't have to remember.
Yeah, I love Snippet too.
Okay, there we go. Now, can you guys all see the health bars, please?
I can.
Yep.
Excellent.
I don't have a map yet.
Oh, I guess it would help if I pushed it. Here you go.
I didn't bother to click on my token, but yeah.
No. So yeah, all those little statue guys are all stone statues, and I'm gonna put the description of the room again just so you guys can reorient yourself. One sec. Okay, so where we last left it, there's a lot of discussion about, are we going to try to tie a hempen rope around the statue to see if we can do some kind of pressure deal? Because Zaire, your character Rin, knows that he was thinking about using rope to essentially tie around the statue, because whenever you press that breastplate button on the statue, the doors, like I said, one will open, one will close simultaneously. So you guys were trying to role play that out. And when you did that, you all somehow magically experienced the effects of a long rest and are now level 4. So you guys can take it from here. And you talked about splitting the party, and you talked about also seeing if you could wedge something in the doors. So you guys tell me what you think you want to do from here, but that's where we left it.
Can I wedge something in this statue to keep the button pressed?
You could try to do that now.
Oh wait.
Yeah, but I think it would leave. You mean in the statue or in the door? In the statue you could, but every time you press it, it just opens one and closes another.
Right. Well, there are rocks in there. Could we grab some of those rocks? Or wait, I'm sorry. Do I even know the rocks are in there yet?
I mean, you probably don't. The party told you that there was a lot of treasure and things, and certainly Mahan and Ezekiel would know they can kind of see the rocks. I mean, these statues are kind of blocking a lot of the rest of what's in the room, but they do see all the treasure, and these statues are literally there's treasure all around this whole area. There's gold coins, copper, silver, but they don't necessarily see the stones.
Need something heavy enough to wedge where the doors don't shut all the way.
That was one idea. Yep, that was one idea.
Too bad I'm a weak little elf. But we got strong people.
You do. If I remember right, Mahan's pretty strong, and Ezekiel might be as well. And Mahan even took a feat that I think makes, what does he have, 18 strength now? Yes, he does.
Nice.
So what do you guys think?
The wedge door idea sounds pretty reasonable.
I'm trying to remember. I almost think we had a solution right before we stopped last time, and now I can't remember what we said we were going to do.
So what it was, and it wasn't, I mean, I wasn't clear that you absolutely were going to try this, but you talked about, like I said, wrapping the rope around and essentially seeing if you can do a knot to pull it and leave enough slack, I think, so that it would kind of, instead of being depressed, it would pop back out again, and then you could possibly use, pull the rope again. You may want to, if you do that, I'm not sure how you would pull it a second time unless you had something at least wedged in a little bit. So, I mean, that might be something you can try. So you basically were going to wrap that rope around and pull it to trigger it. And then I think somehow you would have to, I think, keep one of the doors open, even if just a little bit, to have some slack. But that's what you guys were talking through when we left.
Yeah, at least keep the door open a little bit, wide enough for the rope to where you can work.
We tried brute forcing opening the doors, correct?
I think you tried that the first time, trying before you figured out the statue, and I think because you guys almost left the room because you tried a key which didn't work, and so yes, you did try one time, I think, to just use brute force to open it.
Guess we can try to grab a couple of those boulders up there. Have we opened this first door in front of us where we could see inside of it?
You have, so basically Rin, Mahan, and Ezekiel have seen into the room, and they've seen all the treasure and the statues, but nobody has really made their way into the room yet. So I would say you can probably see the boulders. I mean, you know, you see all these statues, but you guys could see the rocks in the corner. So, and you also have, you know, well, you guys can look at your own inventory, but you have some other things in your inventory too, but it's up to you all.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Yes, I have a... Mahan has a crowbar.
Yep.
So that could serve to jam open one of the doors and solve at least one of the... Does anybody else have a crowbar?
I don't. Got a hand axe. Wedge it in there.
No, I do not have a crowbar.
Well, we can jam open. Well, a hand axe might work. I mean, we can try it. You might lose a hand axe, but we can try.
I use my warhammer.
Well, that would suck to lose your weapon.
So why don't we jam open one of the doors with a crossbow, or a crowbar? I'm still tired, and Mahan's drunk from the night before. I don't know what happened, and then try to see if the thing will still open the other door, or what? Or no? What didn't we have them both halfway open because one closes and the other one opens? So at one point they're both halfway open or something like that.
I mean, for a point, yeah, they will be open slightly. So yeah, I mean, as one's opening, the other's closing. So yeah, there'll be a point in time.
So maybe we only need the one, because as one's closing and one's opening, we can jam the one that's closing halfway open, and then theoretically that would stop the other door opening halfway, and they'd both be open halfway, and we'd only need one thing to stop it.
Yeah, that might be on the same mechanism, so that would probably be feasible. Sure.
All right, well, let's try it.
Okay. All right.
And we try that plan and see what happens.
Okay, and so Findak, do you want to move up with the party while they do that, or what are you going to do?
Hey, what's up?
Well,
what's up, the Dungeon Gym? I am
well,
not...
I thought you guys... So
we try to rope around it, so...
You know, I was going to ask what is snippet.
So what they're trying to do is they're trying to tie a rope around
talking.
Where they can literally kind of squeeze to where
I'll have to look it up on Google, but...
that pressure plate will depress, and then from there, they're going to try to give it some slack, and somebody's going to stick... I think Mahan's going to stick a crowbar, probably in this... As soon as I prove that. I think Mahan's going to stick a crowbar, one of the two, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Whichever one is closing is the one I will stick the crowbar in. So,
and that's going to be, yeah, okay.
And so, because the theory is if I stop it from closing, the other one will stop itself from opening, and then they'll both be halfway open. That's the theory, anyway.
Right.
So
you're going to put the crowbar down here. So we'll do that. And
hold on, the Dungeon Tomb. Hold on.
I guess Rin, you're the one that initially had the rope plan. So you pull the rope taut, and the door in front of Mahan and Ezekiel opens, and this bottom door starts closing, and then you hear a loud screech as it kind of sticks on that crowbar on the bottom. So it's open, it's open slightly, so enough to have the rope still not be stuck into the wall. So you've got the door up top open, and you have that one at the bottom open a crack. So you guys...
Okay, so it's open a crack, but not enough that we can get through it ourselves.
Probably not. I mean, you can use that rope trick again. You can try to do that.
Okay.
Or you can try to push it open. You know, it's not completely closed now, so it might not be quite as challenging as opening a door that's completely shut.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
Let me give Mahan guidance.
So
let's help him try to push that door open.
Well, I'm sorry. So I know it's hard to show these doors. So this one up top right here, this one's now open. So that's what I'm saying. So that did open when you pulled the rope in. So the door to the room is open. The one down here is slightly open because it's stuck on a crowbar. Does that make sense?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So yeah, no, I know it's. I wish I could show these doors open.
So I was trying to answer your question, but I can't answer it when
treasure trove
when I'm getting talked.
And I'll show you a little bit more of what you see in here.
But I don't know what snippet is, and I'm not the GM. So just because you said hello and GM Rob Tui, so I'm the only one that can see your chat. The other players can't see what you're chatting.
Some kind of sound
but
effect.
I am not the GM.
But you see all these gems,
just so you know,
literally heaps and piles of treasure, and again you see these, all these statues that are kind of blocking your way as you're looking into the room.
What do those statues look like?
Snap! I want some of those jewels.
Glint in Long Shadow's eyes.
Too bad there's no thieves in this party. This would be a fun to play.
All right, so I'm Mahan will bravely. What is Mahan? Is he a fighter? Oh yeah, he's gonna bravely stroll in and see what's up.
Okay.
And I guess Ezekiel will also go in.
And Rin, just to give you a little flavor, and this isn't trying to metagame, just in general, everyone's a little bit cautious because almost every room they've been in, there've been some crazy traps. So everybody gets a little cautious going into these rooms.
Yeah, of course I would be. This is kind of a.
So are you looking at this? I'm sorry, is that what the arrow is?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Ooh. Okay, 1 second.
I should have probably done that before we walked in the room.
That's all right. Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, so when you do that, and if you've cast that now, you do detect a magical presence in this room, and even with the statues as well. So you don't know exactly what it is, but you do detect that there's some magic afoot.
All right, be cautious with these statues. They glow magic. What do they look like?
They look like, some of them look like, elven fighters. Some of them are dressed in garb like magic users. A couple of them look like they may be rogues. I mean, they all look like different characters or party members is kind of what they look like to you.
So Mahan's going to step in front of this one that he's next to here, and he's going to try to see if the statue moves by pushing it that way.
Okay, you push it, and I know you're pretty strong, but it's solid. I mean, it feels like.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if this was any kind of puzzle we needed to place, chess pieces, and that was my instinct. So, okay, so it doesn't move.
Got it.
And it also, I touched it and it didn't blow me up, so that's awesome.
That's a good start.
And now that's happened, now I'm even more weary of even moving or touching anything else. I've gotten my luck is running out. I know it. Can I see from where I am? This is the significance of the rocks there. Is that a cave in, or what do I think that is over there?
It just looks like a big rock pile, so it looks like maybe part of that left or north west corner has collapsed a little bit, but it's just a big pile of rocks. So you don't know what the significance is.
Okay. All right. I'll draw my path for you in case there's traps. I'm going to go there and examine the gem.
Okay. And what's everyone else doing? Let me all know what you're doing while he's doing that. And I see Findak drawing a move. Okay, so she's going around too.
Ren just has his longbow drawn, scanning the room for any movement.
Okay.
And Ezekiel will stand guard with well, I mean, the words coming after with was going to be some kind of spell or attack, but
okay,
he'll just yeah. Apparently, Richard's playing the exact same character he plays in my game here. I should know this character. It's nice. The same. It's even the same name and everything. So he's got. He'll just stand by with what are his weapons? His a javelin in case any enemies show up. He'll ready his javelin.
Okay, all right, that sounds good. So as Mahan and Findak get around these statues that are kind of blocking, it's hard to show, but they're kind of blocking the view. But you guys see this, and so I'll put it in chat. So beyond the statues, you see a large stone pedestal rising out of the treasure upon which a bright glowing ruby rests. This must be the fabled Alagoran's gem. And Mahan and Findak, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. And one thing I should have mentioned before we go any further, everybody give yourself inspiration, because I want to make sure you all start with inspiration. So whether, and Ezekiel, yep, there you go. So anyway, so you guys all have inspiration, but go ahead and give me just Mahan and Findak a Constitution saving throw in the tower.
All right, I'm using my advantage.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so as you guys look on this, Findak, you kind of shudder as if you had an effect that would have been applied to you that's not, and you turn over and look at Mahan, and Mahan, you feel your entire body hardening, and you are now petrified. You're turned to stone.
What? Oh my God.
So give me 1 second. I need to see if Rob has his effects for turn to stone. 1 second. I guess that's petrified.
Yeah, petrified is an effect itself, I think. I don't like it. Fuck.
So I had this all planned before. That's why I had you run Ezekiel. So now you still have a character.
Right? I'm still fucking petrified.
All right. So
he turned into a just like the rest of these statues.
So Mahan looks exactly like the rest of these statues in the room, and so you can tell.
I mean, duh! That would have been a clue. I should have figured that out. Damn it.
Well, I mean, you guys didn't know until you kind of walked around looking at this. So Findak, you definitely know that looking at this gem, because it nearly affected you, and you saw Mahan look at it as well, and you certainly know that by looking at that gem, that turned him to stone.
All right, well, I'll shout out to the rest of the guys, don't look at the gem.
Keep your eyes awake. Keep your eyes awake.
Yeah, Ezekiel will shout out, put it in a bag.
Wow. How are we going to get him away from that gem?
So it was just by looking at it?
Yes.
Well, and if I understand, the gem is more back here, right? Or is it where the gem is on the?
It's kind of on the back of this pedestal, this right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still looking to see if I can't remember if lay on hands helps with any. I guess not.
Yeah, I'm looking. All I have is lesser restoration, and I don't think that works.
I think you need greater restoration, don't you?
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Okay, so petrified, awesome. So yeah, I suggest Ezekiel will suggest to Findak, who seems to not be affected, to put that gem in a bag. or put it in your knapsack or whatever. Knapsack. What am I in 3rd grade? Backpack.
Okay.
I'll try not to look at it, look the other direction, and just reach out with my hands, trying to grab it and put it into my backpack.
Okay, while you do that, do me a favor and roll a perception check in the tower for me. Okay, I'm gonna say you do that, and it's no problem. But you, as you're doing that, you just it doesn't it feels like a gem, but it doesn't. There's just something a bit off with it. And that's about all I can. That's about the only thing I can describe. I know that's not much, but it just doesn't quite feel like what you would expect from this famous gem.
So I don't think that it's the Alagoran gem that we're here to look for.
You don't. Something's just nagging at you.
I'll tell you what's off is on the cover of the module. It's green, not red.
God damn it, Rob! That's meta.
I mean, they should have done. They should have done something about that. I think it's pretty obvious.
That's actually a good point. They said now this is a ruby. They said it was green. That's just bullshit. We got to quit now. All right.
Well, it says, yeah, this must be the fabled Alagoran's gem.
It lied to us.
So, but there are other gems there. So, are they all like? Could you get all of the gems in your bag? I don't know how many there are.
So here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put into the party sheet so you guys can see it, the treasure hoard that you see in here. So give me 1 second. So this is essentially everything as you're, looking in, just the treasure that you see on the ground. So I'm putting that in right now. I love it, Rob. I love the sounds, man.
Awesome.
So you see, there's potions, there's 3,000, over 3,000 gold pieces, almost 3,000 silver pieces, 12,000 copper pieces. You obviously have the gem. There's scrolls. There's a short sword. I mean, this place is just littered and filled to the brim with treasure. So I put all of that. Now, I don't know. Hopefully I had identification on. If not, then I screwed up and you can see all what these are, but.
Well, we can see what the Medusa gem is. Unfortunately, I think that was probably something we shouldn't know. But and the potions are identified, but that's
weird.
There's a bunch of other stuff that says unidentified items, so we don't know what they are.
That's so funny because anyway, it is what it is. That's weird because that means I do have it on right, but that's weird that because I see them all identified and I didn't identify any of them. So anyway, it is what it is.
But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 or 8 unidentified items, but the ones.
Ooh. Interesting.
Hey, Parsec99, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. The ones that we do see identified are the short sword, the scrolls.
And I just clicked on the Medusa gem that's weird. It must have somehow identified some, but not the others. But
yeah, and it has to do with if they were set to be identified or not before you put them in there, probably.
Well, and maybe that's what the module did. So anyway, I'm just going to leave whatever it is. I just turned off the Medusa gem, but okay. So you guys see all that treasure, and you can certainly, if anybody wants to stuff their pockets and put it on them, you can decide what you want to take out of that as you're trying to figure out what else to do in this room. So literally the only other thing, you've seen all the treasure. So you've picked up all that, I assume, and I'll let you guys, like I said, drag onto your characters where you want to keep that, just in case that's important. and you've got the cave-in to the northwest, and then you've got the door to the south, and just the pedestal. That's all you see.
This is kind of, I guess, just knowledge. Would the remove curse work on him?
Stand by 1 second. I do not think so, but 1 second.
I wouldn't be able to use the scroll anyway. Just curious.
No, it will not. I'll just tell you that.
There may be something in here that can help Mahan, but we would have to take a short rest to identify these items. So, I don't know. I think Ezekiel doesn't think this room is too scary beyond what's already happened. But
yeah,
do we want to try to do that, or do we want to get the hell out of here? I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know what could better. What am I trying to say?
We can't leave Mahan behind.
Oh, that's right. Does Mahan like now weigh 2,000 pounds or something?
Yes.
Crap. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we would have, if we want to save him, we'd have to stay here and take a short rest, and just hoping that one of these items that we don't know what they are would be something we could learn about that might break the petrification, and then if not, just abandon that fucker and leave him here.
Everybody feel okay? I mean,
yeah, we wouldn't be really resting for purposes of like gaining hit points or anything. It would just be to identify the items. And so we're risking standing here for an hour, and something might happen, but we can. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That sounds like about the best plan we got in front of us.
All right, so I guess we'll try that.
Okay, so a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, stand by 1 second. Okay, you do a short rest, and it's uneventful. Let me open up the party sheet and see if those are identified or not. I think I might have to do this, so I got to look at each one. Rob's sound for a short rest there. I love it.
Campfire.
Yep. They actually all look identified to me. Do they not to you? All of them are clicked on to identify.
No, there's 7 or 8 of them are unidentified.
I guess I'm going to have to toggle them off and on. That's so weird. They're all, let's see. Let me go back to the top. Oh, these are just gems. That's so funny. It's the stuff that's not magical, I think, that's actually not identified. That's crazy. All right, I'm doing each one of these, but these are just gems. Yeah, malachite, hematite.
There's also one potion that just says potion and doesn't say what kind of potion.
Okay, I'm probably getting to that. So, yep, 1 second. Just going down one by one. Wish there was a mass identify.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, there it is. Water breathing. Okay.
So it was like opposite. All of the stuff that should have been hidden.
Right. It's exactly what it was. Is all just the normal treasure was identified.
I'll bet you when they built this module, it would be very easy for them to have mistakenly. It's like the inspiration thing. It's when it's checked, it's you have it, and when it's not, you don't, and it's the opposite of most things. And I'll bet you the person that made this module went through and checked all the ones as identified that should have been they did it backwards. and they just didn't check it. There's still 2 items in the party sheet that aren't identified.
Stand by.
And I think what happens is as you go through and identify them, they re-alphabetize, and you get it gets re-shifted around. And...
Oh, geez, I wouldn't even.
That's what I do. Okay. What I do is, Alan, is I open every item. I open them all. Boom, 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 boom. Open them all, and then identify, close, 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 close. That's what I do. That way.
Got it. I'm doing that now.
Yeah, you don't skip any. Okay, so
I'm doing that right. I'm opening them all right now.
Can't drink a potion anyway, even if there was a potion of unpetrification. Let's see.
Was it just one though? You said
there's 2.
Would that Medusa gem be a curse?
No, that's what I asked.
The Medusa gem, actually, I believe. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, so now we can know about this gem. Dispel magic, greater restoration, or similar spell.
Right.
All right, and Ezekiel, he's a paladin. He doesn't have.
Okay, everything's now identified. Jeez. See, I told you I'd learned something new, Rob. That was something new.
So Ezekiel has nothing to help Mahan, I don't believe.
I don't either.
Lay on hands isn't going to do it, and cure wounds isn't going to do it. And that's the closest things he would have to do anything. Javelin of lightning, that's not going to help. Oh, healing. What is healing hands? Hello.
Do we want to search that rubble since we're in here, see if there's anything over there?
Oh, yeah, okay. Healing hands doesn't do anything. Yeah, we might as well. I mean, I don't... Other than the stash of treasure, I don't know that we're going to find anything, but... Ezekiel will step up to the pedestal and see if... Is there any, like, hidden compartments or buttons or secret stuff on it to reveal anything that we haven't found yet?
Okay, roll an investigation check in the tower.
Okay.
And you do not see anything else. You don't think there's anything else on this tower, or on this pedestal.
All right. In that case, I guess we'll move on to examining the rock pile. I'll go with Findak.
Okay.
Over there.
Okay. So, roll, both of you roll
showing him that.
Whichever you're more proficient, perception or investigation in the tower is fine.
Perception or investigation. Not gonna matter either way with this guy. Holy. He's
okay,
got
so
-1.
Well, you guys both actually, but Findak, you definitely, as you're looking around the rocks, it looks like there's some kind of satchel buried in these rocks, like below. So you kind of see it. You see it kind of tucked underneath all these rocks. You see this kind of satchel that looks like it's buried underneath.
Okay, I'll try to drag it out, move the rocks, and pull it out.
Okay. As you do that, you can all roll initiative as one of the rocks comes to life.
Holy moly!
And it looks like this guy.
Oh my god, all right.
So, here we go.
I let my guard down for 1 second and this is what happens.
I know, huh?
I mean, since I'm a ranger, do I know what that is?
I mean, you can roll a nature check in the tower. So I'll say, you know, you've heard of these things before, and you know it's a rock reptile, and you know that. I guess the only other thing I would tell you is you do not believe that these reptiles are affected by poison, and that's what you know.
Okay.
All right, so let me see.
Oh, snap.
Ezekiel, you have the highest initiative. Nice effect. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was just initiative. Never
I guess I don't have the highest initiative.
I didn't know that Ren hadn't rolled yet, so hold on 1 second.
Just be aware, Alan, that Richard's celestial resistance, I finally had to turn it off. It's the word resistance that causes the sound, and it's going to happen every time his turn comes up.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Because it's cool, but it gets annoying after every round.
Okay, I just misspelled it because I'm good at that, so I changed it and misspelled it. All right, so Rin, you actually, I didn't realize. So I think we got all the initiatives in. So Rin, you are up, and you took partially your move. I saw that. So
yeah, I'm gonna shoot the longbow at him.
Okay. He's targeted, so you're good. And why is it doing? Oh yeah, it does. That's right. This version shows the hit or miss first. It's crazy. So you hit with that. So you hit and you do max damage. Very nice shot. So your bow hits him right in the throat. All right. Anything else you can do? Nope. Okay. So Ezekiel is up.
Okay. Ezekiel is going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on that thing.
Yep. Got it.
And then he is going to step up and greatsword that thing.
All right, you got it.
What's up?
Oh man, and you hit him solidly. Holy crap! And this guy is already critical, or at least he's hurting pretty bad. Vindak, you get a turn before. Yeah, you get a turn.
Right, I bet he's not immune to my Warhammer.
Oh, but that is a miss. So he's not immune, but you hit a rock next to him and miss him.
That's because I wasn't close enough to him.
That's right, exactly. Yep.
All right, Mahan. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, whoops.
I love that. I love that sound.
That is so great.
That is awesome. So, okay, so the rock reptile, he is going to attack what's right in front of him, Ezekiel. He's going to claw. And he's going to miss with the claw, but he gets 2 attacks. And whoever created this module did not put the damage on, which is irritating, but hold on. Yeah, he gets a bite.
Well, it's because they only paid $10 to create the modules.
Yeah, that's right. My fault.
Remember?
Yes, I do. All right, and he hits with this one, so let me see what damage he does. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that myself, so hold on 1 second. So he does 12 points of damage. 1 second. I got to drag it on myself.
Ezekiel winces as a third of his life goes away.
Nice, that's right. All right, Rin.
Shoots cross or arrow at him again.
All right. So you got him targeted, so you're good to go. And that arrow hits, buries into his flesh, and he is down. Rock Reptile is dead. Very nice. All right.
You would have continued to search. Oh, is there still a satchel in there?
There is.
Excellent.
So who's? I think it was Findak that was grabbing for it, but who's gonna pick up the satchel?
Well, now I'm afraid.
Yeah, I always hate when the DM says, "Who's gonna do it?"
I'll go ahead and drag it out then, if that's okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're gonna do what? Say that again.
I'll drag the satchel out.
Okay. You do that, and give me an investigation or perception, whichever you're more proficient in the tower.
What season? Okay,
nice this? Roll. So,
did you mean session? What session is
so
this?
Inside this satchel, this sack, and it's very old and rotting. Inside it, you find an old saddle. And as you're kind of looking at this saddle, underneath the saddle, you see that there's like a flap of fabric that's been stitched over the saddle, so it's underneath, but you kind of see like a patch. So it feels like there's something underneath that sewn patch.
The name is always in the bottom left of the screen. So if you look in the bottom left, it tells you what the name of the thing is we're doing.
What does it feel like?
Plus, it should be on the title of the Twitch page as well.
As you're kind of feeling on it, it actually feels like a little compartment tucked in there. So it looks like it was just patched over. But as you're kind of putting your fingers in there, it kind of feels like the rough outline of either a stone, a gem, something like that is what it feels like as you're kind of trying to see what it looks like.
I'll try to cut the threads and see if I can open that up. You might want to back up, Ezekiel. This could go poorly.
Ezekiel takes your advice and does not pass go. All right, there we go. All right. So you do that, and as you cut around it, you see what looks like a very wonderfully beautiful, wondrous green glowing gem. And nothing happens to you when you look at it. No.
Oh, Constitution saving throw. Oh my God.
Now this to you looks like it is something incredibly special and priceless, and you've never seen something that looks like this gem that's in front of you.
I pocket it and say, nothing to see.
I was going to say, if Ezekiel caught sight of that, he was going to say, we split it 3 ways, abandon Mahan. But he's a paladin.
Thanks, everyone.
He wouldn't say that. Yeah.
That's right.
No, I'll take it out and look at it and show the eyes. It's like, this looks like a real gem. Okay.
As soon as you touch it,
oh God,
you guys look around, and all of these statues, you can see the stone, and Mahand as well. You can see the stone start changing, and it's as if they're transforming back into actually people. And about 5 seconds after you've touched it, all of these statues and Mahan have now come to life, and everyone can roll initiative.
Holy crap.
So give me a second.
What do we have here? We have
So unless it's going to distract you guys, the statues themselves were tokens I placed. You can move freely through those now because I'm going to show you the actual people, and they're on a different layer But if it's going to bother you guys, let me know and I can try to take them all off. So I'm going to put these folks 1 second.
It won't bother me. I'll just pretend they're not there.
We shouldn't have any token stacking issues, so stand by.
Hey, look who showed up.
Hi. Sorry about that. I set my alarm clock, but my computer runs 3 hours earlier than the time zone I'm in, and I forgot to account for that when I set my alarm clock.
No problem. I'm just getting this all set up. So 1 second, Ezekiel, and let me.
I released Ezekiel's ownership, so Richard can claim.
Yeah, actually, 1 second, Ezekiel. I have to do it because even though you released it, it still shows claimed by you. So let me do that 1 sec.
Oh, right. That is it has to be a double release.
Okay, there you go. So you can now claim it, Ezekiel.
So while Alan's setting up the screen, Richard, I'll get you caught up. We managed to open the door, and then like the door that we were trapped between, the one that's closest to the room is open now, and then the one that's on the bottom is slightly open and with a crowbar jammed in there, but the rope still goes out to the statue. We came in the room, we saw that all of these tokens that are being placed in it right now were petrified statues, and Mahan and Findak approached the pedestal where we found a gem stash, and one of the gems was a Medusa gem, and Mahan failed his Constitution saving throw and is now petrified. Findak did not fail, and then the pile of rocks in the left, we went over there and fought a rock monster, which we just killed. Then we found a satchel in there, and then we think we found the real gem that in the satchel, and then right when we found the gem, all the statues, including Mahan, are now turning back into alive people, and that's where we are.
Okay, and one other thing happened. So Findak, you notice as this is all happening simultaneously, as you touch the gem, all these, as all these statues come to life, you guys saw this bright flash that just filled the room just before all these statues came back to life. And Findak, you hear and you can kind of feel in your backpack the Medusa gem. You can feel that just shatter and explode within the pack. Doesn't do any damage, but you can feel that gem just shattered after all of these, after the bright flash and after all these folks came back to life. So Ezekiel, did you roll initiative? I know you just joined the table, but there's an initiative on you, but I don't know if that's previous or if you rolled initiative.
I rolled it for him.
Okay. And has everyone else rolled? We just got Mahan. You can now roll initiative, Mahan, because you actually do. You're back to life.
Am I back? Oh, snap! Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So as soon as those came to life, you came to life as well. I thought you guys might walk out of this room without the rocks, and I was going to say, "Wow, this will be interesting." Okay, so so this human fighter. He comes running towards Findak. 15. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to say, he screams out, where is the gem? The gem is mine. Who has the gem? Does anyone answer him as he's yelling, looking around?
Oh, we need to do something real quick.
Yeah.
I hotkeyed Ezekiel's. This is a new thing we're learning about Fantasy Grounds. I hotkeyed Ezekiel's initiative, and when I released the character, it still had my hotkey for his initiative. So I just changed, by trying to roll for Mahan, I just changed Ezekiel's from 18 to 5.
Oh, that's okay. We'll go ahead and leave it at 5. I'm just kidding. I'll change it.
But you can probably put I should re-roll because it's a different modifier for Mahan.
Okay, so I'll change Ezekiel to 18.
And then I got a 3.
Oh my god. Really?
That's fine. Because that's what I would have got anyway.
All right.
But yeah, Ezekiel shouldn't have been robbed.
Right.
But I didn't know that. So if you have a character and you hotkey something and then you release the character, you still have that hotkey. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, I would have never thought of that.
And I see what you did there. Ezekiel got robbed.
I didn't even mean that.
Nice. All right. So does he get any answer, or is it silence as he's yelling to see?
I see the cleric has it and point to her.
The cleric has it. Okay. Excellent.
Well, I should.
So this.
I don't know.
So this guy.
Oh snap! Battle music, everybody.
So this guy goes here, and he targets this elf, and he attacks. He said, "The gem will be mine," and he swings and misses. The wizard if I can find him. Hold on. There he is. Stand by 1 second. The wizard is going to cast a spell. 1 second. Why won't it let him cast a spell? Jeez, guys.
You should send Jonathan an email that says, your module isn't built right. Perhaps you should have Rob Toohey be building your modules. And pay him a decent... Okay. Yeah, just for those of you that don't know, the guy that... The AAW guy game, Trenlo, was nice enough to put me in contact with him. And so then he contacted me and said, hey, would you be interested in building some of these? And I said, yeah, sure. What's the deal? And he said, I'll give you $10 per module. And I was like, okay.
It'll only take you an hour to do it.
Take me longer than that.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so the wizard casts a spell and passes his turn. And a rogue is now up.
All right, that music is too loud. I'm going to have to turn that down.
So he is up, and he actually goes here, and he's going to attack Ezekiel. It's a little bit of a free-for-all. Some seem to know, like this guy seems to know that you all are not part of his party. The fighters seem to not know. So this guy is actually attacking Ezekiel with his short bow and attacks Ezekiel. And he hits. And I got to do the darn damage again by myself. This is frustrating. So Ezekiel, as I'm doing this, the statue tokens that are on here, those are free squares. The actual tokens I'm using now for these characters are the tokens that are moving. So the statue little tokens, you can just move right through them now.
Okay, cool.
All right, and here comes the damage, and he does 8 damage. Let me apply that. Okay, so Ezekiel, actually that didn't apply. 1 second. Okay, so Ezekiel, you now have 20 points of damage. So I know you weren't here for part of that, but you have 20 out of 13 damage. Okay, so the cleric. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
I just was going to tell Richard, the rock monster hit you 1 time for 12 points. That's what happened.
Right.
Ow.
So the cleric comes up here and He's going to cast a spell. He does that if I can find it. Okay, he passes his turn to Ezekiel. So Ezekiel, you are now up.
All right, I'm gonna attack in retribution.
Okay.
Fuck this guy with his bow and and why is it not? Okay, there we go. Apparently I can't press my push to talk and try to drag my token at the same time.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Sorry, the Dungeon Tomb. I didn't realize that's what you were asking. Yeah,
I'm going to attempt to
if you look on the schedule, my schedule, you'll see that we played this twice already in like December. And this is the third session. This should be the last session, depending on how it goes.
And you swing and miss.
Because there was a long break. We played like on Christmas, the day after Christmas or something like that.
The rogue is up. And these guys are all just, everyone's looking around. Everyone wants the gem. Some of them, like I said, seem to know. Some of them seem to be part of the same party. Some of them seem to be individuals. So it's just a mass confusion here. All right. So this guy... does not recognize Ren, and he runs over and attacks Ren with his short sword. And he hits. And god dang it. Stand by for the damage. All right, and it is 4 points of damage. Why did that sound like heal? That's interesting. But it did damage him, so we're good. But that was weird.
Maybe the word shadow.
Could be.
Don't know.
Okay. All right, so now Human Fighter 6 is up. He lashes out at the rogue that's right in front of him. He attacks, and he hits the rogue. And does... oh, it does 7 points of damage. Let me find the rogue.
Wow, yeah, that kind of sucks. You have to do all that manually.
I know. Try not to slow it down too much. Stand by. I'm going to do one effect real quick.
Is the paladin's special abilities, is it verbal?
Okay, Human Fighter. I'll let Ezekiel answer that. This fighter up here is gonna attack.
I did not hear. What did you ask?
Would I know if the paladins, like their special abilities, if it's verbal? Like you have to speak. If it's verbal, if you have to speak to get your special abilities to happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just asking. So you're asking me a question. Would you know that? I would say that you guys have been in this module for a while. I would say that you've seen him and you do know if it is in fact verbal. You'd know that by now. So the Human Fighter is he pulls out his longbow, and Ezekiel, he targets you. And he hits. And he does 5 damage. All right, Rogue 4.
If you guys have
A lot of
Twitter,
party
tweet. Oh. Chrome is
So
unresponsive.
he's going to hack back at
what kind of bullshit.
The fighter. Says, "You fool, why are you targeting me?" And he attacks him with his sword. And he hits. Does 5. Oh, does some damage. So let me find him again. And he passes his turn to the wizard. So the wizard looks at Findak and casts something. Says, "The gem will be mine." And he misses.
Not today.
That's right. Okay, Rin, you are up.
Ren casts bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Target this rogue right in front of there. With the bow, so.
Oh.
Well, now wait. Now who are you targeting? You're targeting the rogue in front of him?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you do that, you would do it at disadvantage because he's within 5 feet of you. You could use your...
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, you could certainly do that, but... Is that what you want to do, or...?
Nah, actually, I'm going to target this wizard down here.
Well, now, so let me step back. So you can do a couple things. You could anyone you fire out with your longbow right now will be at disadvantage because an enemy is within 5 feet of you. You could, in fact, drop your longbow and just drop it on the ground and pick up and unsheath your short sword and use your short sword attack, and that will not be a disadvantage. But it's up to you.
You know, I'm just going to shoot him in his eyeball at disadvantage.
Okay, so go ahead and target whoever you want to target, whichever one, and go for it.
Did the rock monster happen before or after the rest?
The rock monster happened, well, after the long rest, but before, or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, after the long rest, but before the short rest. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, but we took a rest, and then didn't we take a rest and then go try to open the rocks in the bag, and then the monster came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So so Ezekiel, you still have Hunter's Mark active.
Oh, cool.
I wonder why that took that off. Because
I think he took it off, didn't he?
Maybe, I don't know, or maybe if I did, I don't think I did.
I didn't take it off.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, and if I did it, it's my fault. But go ahead and put it back on to Rob's point. I didn't realize that.
Thank you for catching that.
All right, Rin. So even with disadvantage, you do hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Nice.
And this one does 9 damage. So you do hit him squarely between the eyes. Anything else? Okay, Findak.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Ezekiel at 2nd level.
Allah.
Nice.
And then step up and hit this wizard right in the face.
Those sounds might be a little loud. Let me turn those down a bit.
Did that actually hit? I can't tell.
That did. Oh, and why is the table not active? Stand by. That is weird.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
So it's an automatic miss, but why is Rob's table not active? 1 second. You know what? We had this problem last time, and it's... So yeah, let me see if I can get that.
Did I break everything by appearing?
No.
Fumble and crit is on, so
the table's not open for some reason.
In the library. Yeah, you know, when I joined the game, my dice were black, so somehow some of the settings got reset, I think.
That's funny. It's not letting me open the book. 1 second. There we go. So, Rob, do you remember what it triggers on? Is it a 4, 5, 6 or?
It's anything but a 1 or 2.
Okay, so Findak, roll a d6 just in the open.
Oh snap!
All right, so, and then is it it's just a percentile die, right?
Yeah, but you can open the table. It's in the tables.
That's what I'm doing right now.
And then you can just roll on it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Come on, why isn't it? There we go. All right. So heinous punishment is the fumble. And that fumble means all allies suffer disadvantage for their next attack. or enemy has advantage on their spell DC. So I guess we'll play out. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to why don't I put disadvantage on each person, because there's too many people we won't remember, or I won't. So let me do that real quick.
Who did that? Findak? Nice. Awesome.
Yes.
You roll a 1 and everything changes. I love it.
I hate these tables. I mean, I enjoy them when it goes against the other group.
Yeah, some sadistic guy I know created those tables.
Some asshole.
All right, I think I got it on everyone.
Did it say you and all your allies, or just your allies?
Oh, you're right. Thanks for catching that. It just says all allies, so let me take it off Findak.
Yeah, because it's like the army when Findak isn't punished, but all the rest, it's like in the army when you do something wrong and you stand there while everyone else does push-ups, and you're like, oh yeah, you're gonna get yours later.
All right, Mahan, you are up.
Okay, here it comes. I'm looking at this guy, whoever he is. I guess Human Rogue 4, and I'm gonna smash him in the face with my scimitar.
Okay.
With disadvantage. Hello.
Oh man, and you, why is that showing? Let me think about that. It's showing a crit 19, but you rolled a 12 plus 7. I know you've got.
It'll say that every time. It's just the effect. Yeah.
Okay, got it. I got it. Okay. So yes, you hit.
I did. Okay.
Great hit, even with disadvantage. Ooh, and you do 11 damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Then he's gone. Yeah.
Let me find. Where is he? Human fighter. Yes, he is gone. Rogue. That was Rogue 1, correct? Yep.
So right? No, it was Rogue 4. Yeah. It shows he's dying.
Rogue 1? It shows Rogue 1 is down too. Stand by 1 second. See if I missed that. When
I show Rogue 12 is dying and Rogue 4.
Yeah, Rogue 4 is dying, so I'll take him off.
One in front of me dying too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's not showing on the combat tracker. It's not showing enough. It's Rogue 12. So there we go. My fault.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna take my second swing at this dude who's confused.
Okay.
And
you miss.
I shouldn't have had disadvantage on that though.
Oh, you know what? I gotta change these to once. Yep, you're right. You're right. So give me 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna change the others to 1. And take it off you. So I'm gonna let you just re-roll because that was a bad miss. Oh my gosh!
Oh snap!
Whoop.
And it did not trigger the table. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
All right, and you do 15 points of damage to this guy, and you pretty much slice his throat to where he bleeds out in front of you.
Fantastic.
All right, fighter 10 is here.
Overkill.
And he is no longer confused. He swings at Mahan. Let me untarget.
My armor class is 75.
He swings his longsword.
Oh, 16. Okay.
And he misses. Wizard 15, which is there. He moves over here. And he's going to attack Rin. And he shoots this cold ray comes flying at him. It crits Rin. And it says, roll a d10. On a 10, you gain 1 on a random ability permanently. All right, so let me do the crit damage first. And this one's actually coded, which is why I used it. So this does 14 points of damage to Rin. And nothing else happens. All right, Human Rogue 13. He's going to swing again at Ezekiel. And he hits.
This bitch.
Damn it. And he does 4 points of damage. Stand by. All right, so the cleric is up.
It seems that at least once every game, I start to hum The Right Stuff by the Backstreet Boys or whoever that is. I have no idea why that happens to me, except for I do listen to 80s music during the day.
Oh, wait, is that what he does?
And that invariably comes up.
Yeah, he's going to go here.
Oh, he should be squeezing. Squeezing.
And he or she swings mace. So the mace comes crashing down, and it's a crit. And the target is blinded for 1 round. So let me do the damage first. Now, I don't know, since I have to do this, hopefully it'll work the way it should, but 1 second. Since I have to do this manually. I'm just going to roll a d6 because it should do the crit. It didn't. So it would just be 1 extra d6, I believe. Is that right, Rob?
If the weapon is what was the thing?
It was just a melee attack, and right now I'm just doing, it was a crit.
Yeah, so it's just an extra, it's just an extra damage die.
Okay, so that does 6 points of damage. So let me manually apply that. 1 second.
We are using flanking, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you apply that, Findak, before I did?
I was already
okay.
over.
That's fine. Yep. No, I just want to make sure I didn't do it twice. Let me put blinded on 1 second. And 1 round. So let me make sure I do that for 1 round.
That's what it sounds like when you go blind.
That's right. Somebody did a lot of work on those effects.
Someone.
Thanks, Rob.
Someone. Oh, I think you've done a lot of work, my friend.
Well, yeah, it's been a good team effort. All right, Ezekiel, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna move over here to make it harder for the guy in the back to hit me, and then I'm gonna try to hit this guy again.
Okay. Oh, why is it got? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that should go off after your turn, but you had disadvantage, so you missed. And when you pass your turn, if it doesn't go off, I'll take it off. But let me know if there's anything else you can do. And if you're going to do another attack, or if you have any kind of bonus attack, let me know, because I should take off. The disadvantage attack was for 1 attack.
I think that's my full turn.
Okay. All right, Human Fighter 21. Goes over here and attacks Ezekiel with his longbow. And he misses badly. Human Wizard 1.
Sneaky little bastard.
Where is he? Where is he?
Next to Findak.
Yes, he is. So what is he going to do? He is going to do this. And Findak, swing away. Because he is going to step back to give himself some range, but go ahead and take an opportunity attack. And that missed, but I'm going to take off your disadvantage if it didn't. No, it did go off, and you were blinded. But disadvantage attack is now off you, but you were blinded when you swung at him. So, okay, so he is going to fire. Actually, he's going to fire at Findak a magic missile. Or actually, it should be standby. Yeah, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3, and given when I trigger these, the sound effects don't work. That's why you don't hear the. So okay, so that did 12 points of damage, and he passes his turn to Rin.
Kick his ass, man.
Rin applies Hunter's Mark to this wizard down here.
To which one?
The one.
Okay,
that
gotcha.
One.
Yep, gotcha. And just don't forget, you're going to have disadvantage on the first attack, and then we'll take it off if there's anything. Because the only reason you have disadvantage is there was a critical fumble by Findak on her turn.
I thought I already did that on my turn. Disadvantage.
Nope, because we're just getting back around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Findak's next. So, I mean, you can, again, I don't want to, you guys all have inspiration, so you don't have. Okay, because you can take it off if you want to use. Okay. All right, so you target. And you miss. Goes flying wide.
I'm going to use Second Wind as my bonus action on myself.
Okay.
And then,
nice.
because I don't know where all of these spellcasters are, I'm dropping silence right on top of myself.
Nice.
Right.
Yes.
I love that.
That's a great
yeah,
move.
It should target all of them. And that's where I'm at.
Okay, so stand by 1 second. Rob, is there, I don't know why I'm looking for it, but is there an effect, or I just need to remember that they can't speak? Is there there's no effect for that, is there? For a spellcaster?
No, I don't think so. It's just,
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, they just can't, anything that has a verbal component, they can't, so, okay.
Right. And I probably should build an effect for silence, I mean, it's more of a note than it is an effect, but. Yep. Yeah, but I think the circle covers it, right?
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. And hey, Findak, give yourself inspiration. I think that was a really smart thing to do. I like that.
I liked it. All right. So
Mahan?
Mahan is going to put the hammer down, so to speak, even though it's not a hammer.
All right, and you hit. Ooh, and you do 10 points of damage. What did that do to him? Is he dead?
He is dead.
I was going to say, I'm looking, but Yep, he is dead. Fighter is down.
So in that case, I will go move there and give myself advantage on my second attack for this bastard.
And you do hit with your flanking advantage. And you do minimum damage.
Minimum damage.
Minimum damage. Don't we have an effect for that? Maybe not. I thought, nah, you couldn't, because it would just be every one. That would get old. All right. Wizard 15. So he's going to target Rin with magic missile. Here's one.
Doesn't
two.
Magic missile have verbal component?
Oh, crap. Thank you. You're right. Yeah, see, that's why I needed an effect for that. Let me check, but stand by. Why doesn't it show? Usually when you open the spell, doesn't it tell you right there?
Yeah, I did. I opened the spell and it says BS.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking on his character sheet and they don't have it coded to where you can see all that. So let me take that off.
You have to open the spell.
Yeah. All right. So yep, my bad. So that was on Rin, and that was 9. So back to 18. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that he probably wouldn't necessarily have known what happened. So I'm going to go ahead and say that he does cast it, and that one actually wastes his turn. So others might know now, but he wasted his turn trying to cast that. He wouldn't necessarily know that he was affected by silence. So, all right. Rogue 13 is up. And he swings at... He's going to stay on Ezekiel with a short sword. And he misses. The elf cleric. Oh, that's blinded. That's why I was like, what is that sound? Actually, I don't know. Oh, it's the AC 2. That's what it is. Okay, so the elf cleric is just going to swing at Findak.
Better get her licks in now.
I know.
Because I'm going to silently destroy her. All this big talk, and I haven't hit a darn thing today.
What is your armor class, Findak?
19.
Holy crap! I was going to say an 18 misses. Very nice. Why didn't it? Wouldn't it have rolled? Should it have rolled with advantage, Rob? Or, well, maybe not. I thought if you're blinded, you would have. But that's.
It looks like it expired. The blinded expired on her turn.
Okay, that's weird. Okay, all right, Ezekiel, you are up. Ezekiel, did you hear me?
Sorry about that. I'm trying to move things around.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're fine. Sometimes I always worry that something gets disconnected.
You're not really silenced.
That's right.
All right, I'm gonna try and attack this guy with advantage. Thank you, Rob.
All right. And you miss badly.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
All right, Human Fighter 21. He's going to keep doing what he's been doing, and he's going to use his longbow against Ezekiel. And he misses. Human Wizard 1. So I'm going to have to look and see if any of these... So you have to open the actual spell, right, Rob?
I guess
I'm sure
so.
most of these. I'm sure most of these have a verbal.
Yeah, I just looked through all of mine. All of mine are verbal too.
Yeah, that was a good use.
17 emails? What? 18 emails? What am I getting emails?
Darn it. All right. So he is going to...
Oh, because now
run back here and pull out his dagger and try to stabby stab.
Good luck with that.
And misses. All right, Rin.
Rin targets that same wizard.
Okay. Okay, now you hit. Now before, don't roll anything yet, Rin, because it looks like you've got Hunter's Mark applied twice, so give me a minute. So I need to take one off. Okay, so now go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, that looks, let's see. Because you should have had, was that person wounded or not?
No, he wasn't wounded.
Okay,
now
okay,
he is,
so
though.
that's, no, that's good. So I just want to make sure it did apply it correctly then. All right, so nice shot. Findak is up.
So now that he can see, I am shouting obscenities that nobody can hear.
Nice. And it misses.
Because I still can't hit a thing.
Oh, snap. Okay. Advantage.
And you hit. And you do 8 damage. And the rogue is done.
All right, then I
He's
will
dead.
Move over this nasty. Do my second attack.
And you hit. And you do solid damage to the fighter.
All right.
All right, Wizard 15. He is still in. And how long does silence last? I assume it's still going.
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay.
Up to 10 minutes.
Stupid wizard.
That's as far as he can go. So he's going to try to target Mahan because he's trying to get as far away from this area as he can. So 1 second. All right. He fires his magic missiles at Mahan. And the cleric is up, and she swings at Findak again. I know, good luck. And misses, of course, with an 18. Very nice.
Can't hit, can't be hit.
I know. Ezekiel, you're up.
I'm just letting you guys clean up.
I like it.
Richard might not be there.
Oh, did he go AFK or something?
Well, I look up and I see Z's on his thing, which means he hasn't touched his keyboard for a while.
When his microphone looks
There he
muted.
is.
Okay. All right. I think he's.
Did he fall asleep at the desk?
No, his microphone was muted. And
He said hello in the chat.
Oh no. Yeah, Ezekiel, it doesn't look like you're not lighting up. So maybe make your turn and then you can play around, maybe disconnect and reconnect with Discord. Because I don't see your mic lighting up if you're pushing to talk. Okay. Well, go ahead and attack what you want, and then we'll try to figure it out. Yep, gotcha. Guy in the corner. So he runs up to the guy in the corner. And he swings and he hits with his great sword. Holy crap. Instant death. So this guy, his head gets decapitated from his body, flies up against the wall, and bounces in front of Ezekiel's feet.
Holy shit, I can hear you now.
Yay! All right.
He chopped his head off.
He chopped his head off. All right, Wizard 1. This is kind of sad. All he can do is stab somebody who's never going to hit. So 1 second. Oh, and he hits. Snap.
I call shenanigans.
DM dice. And he does max damage. So definitely DM dice there. All right, Ren, you're up.
Ren takes another shot at this wizard. Hunter's mark.
Okay. Fire away.
Oh, snap.
Critical hit, and the table was not triggered, so go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, and this longbow this arrow goes right through the wizard's eye and out through the back of his head, and he's kind of like stuck against the cave wall, dead. There you go. Nice shot.
Is that damage, right? I mean, he's probably dead anyway, but that looks like a lot of dice.
What happened, Rob, is he had max damage, he had a critical, plus he had Colossus Slayer, and Hunter's Mark.
Oh, Colossus Slayer. Okay.
So I think, I mean, I haven't looked at every dice, but it looks just, it looks like it's probably right to me. Because, yeah, that's definitely what it was.
There's 3 of each, so it's doubled, you know.
Whew. All right. Okay, anything else you're going to move?
I take my movement, pass my turn.
All right, Findak.
Well, actually, that's inside the wall, so.
I'll move you up one. I'll move you up one. There you go.
It was the wizard that actually hit me last time, right?
It was the wizard, yes. He throws up his hands. No, that wasn't me. Yes, and you hit the wizard.
I can't hear what he's saying, but I hit him in
moderate. He's mouthing, no, not me. All right, Mahan.
Can I be in the same square as the table is in that square?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then I will move to there and hack on the cleric.
Hack away. And it's a miss.
I will try again, and yet an equally worse roll.
And you miss again. The table's kind of getting in your way.
Okay, so that's what I figured.
All right. And the cleric is going to keep hacking away at Findak. He hasn't hit yet. Or she hasn't hit yet. And that's a miss. At advantage, it's a miss. All right. Who do we have? Ezekiel. You can hear us, right, Richard? Hopefully. Your mic shows a little X through it again, so I don't know if you're muted. I think that's what that means when I see the little microphone with the slash, that somehow you've muted yourself.
Yeah.
But if you can hear us, then go ahead, and if you want to move and attack, there's only 2 people left up. I'm going to type in chat.
I'm sorry about
there you go.
Problem.
Hey, it's not a game, it's not a session unless somebody has a problem with volume or something. So you're fine. All right.
I'm gonna attack the cleric.
And you swing and miss at the cleric. Cleric's hard to hit, man. He's getting a little cover from the table. All right, the wizard is going to hack away again at Findak. And he hits. Never seen a wizard hit like this.
Yeah, why is a wizard kicking everyone's ass?
It's like,
with melee.
All right. All right, Ren's up.
Ren applies his Hunter's Mark to the wizard.
Okay.
And shoots.
Fire
That's
at
not
will.
verbal, is it?
And he hits. Hold on 1 second. Let me take a look at that. That's
Hunter's Mark isn't a spell. It's a.
Yeah, I think it's just a power. I think.
Yeah.
Well, it uses a spell slot, but it lasts for an hour or so, and I can change if the target I have dies. I can change it to another target.
Yeah, I mean, her point, and I think I'm just going to let it go. But I think to cast it, I'm going to say it would have been verbal. But now that you have it cast, to move it, I'm going to say it doesn't cost anything verbally. So you're good. You can roll damage with it.
I thought I cast it before she did that.
No, you did. I think the question was just to move it. Is that a verbal component? And I just ruled it wasn't. So you're good. And you shot the wizard squarely in the chest, and he goes down. All right. Anything else you can do? And otherwise, Findak will probably attack the pesky cleric here.
Yeah, and I'm using inspiration because I'm.
Oh man! All right. And you hit. And cleric took some damage. All right, Mahan.
Okay. It's going to be the same story. Me beating on somebody. So,
all right.
I want to give myself advantage for being right there. Oh no. Snap.
It's a crit, and it did trigger the table, which is an opening. Roll twice on this table and choose one of the results. If you want, because I think you do the damage first. So if you want to roll the damage, see if she's even still alive.
The table is could affect how the damage is. So we should do the table first.
So let me open the table because you can't do it, right?
No, I can't see it.
Let me open the table. Okay, so it's a crit. So Rob, would you prefer? Do you want to roll, or do you want me to just roll twice?
Just share it, and I'll roll twice and close it.
Okay, hold on a sec. Can I just share it in chat?
Just share it to my token.
That work?
Okay. On a D10, you gain. Ooh,
Can
I'll
you
do
see
that.
him?
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, nice. When you roll it, you see it. That's awesome. I love it.
I'll do the first one. Here comes my D10. Oh my god! Christ.
That would have been freaking cool.
Okay,
wow.
So I'll do my damage now.
Okay.
Was that my first attack? Yes, it was.
That was. And I don't see that they were targeted, but the cleric is down. So 17 points would kill him. There he is. He's dead. She's dead. All right. Nicely done. Everybody was close, but nobody went down. So let's do this. This is a good time. We've been in for almost 2 hours. So let's take a 10-minute break, and then I'll get back a little early, distribute the XP, and we can kind of figure out where we are from here, because you think you do have the Alagoran's gem. So yeah, let's take a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and go from there.
All right, cool.
All right, guys, be right back.
All right, so we'll go to the break screen, we'll get the clock going, and I will take a break. Perhaps clean up my email box. I'm going to share a.
See, we got one back. I'm here.
So apparently, Discord didn't like the fact that I was unplugging and plugging in headphones and was having some kind of malfunction due to that.
Oh, gotcha.
But it seems to be fixed now.
Good deal. Yeah, other than this battle here not being coded correctly on the NPCs, this has been a fun module for me.
I've enjoyed it.
It's kind of a pain that, yeah, they didn't have the damage coded, so I had to do all that manually. It was weird. And I got somebody in the chat, High Jumper, who's going to be running this in a couple weeks, so I think it was good for him to see, so he knows what he's got to go in and fix. Oh, we got 3 people back. Excellent. So, Rob, are you back yet?
Yeah.
What was the game I was watching where, I mean, this is way too much work for me, but the DM actually, he actually reshades everything every time you leave a room?
Oh, Jesus. That's Ubiquitous Rat, Peter.
Okay.
That's my
Mr.
every other
Mirfalls.
Saturday. Yeah, Mr. Mirfalls, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's annoying as crap. But, I totally get it. I get the point of it.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I can get it. And I guess if people want to do the hand drawing or whatever, or take the time, I guess, yeah, I could see that. It'd just be a lot of work for me. And then trying to remember where the party's been. I mean, part of this is a visual trigger to me to remember what you guys have done.
Right. It just seems more trouble than it's worth, but I guess it keeps, for lack of a better phrase, keeps the party in the dark.
Yep. All right, I'm going to turn off my timer so I don't forget to put it back on the screen so chat doesn't yell at me. I think we just have Urash right now. We had somebody from the UK for a while, and High Jumpers in there too.
Yeah, Urash is in mine as well.
Oh, cool.
What a whore. All right, break time's almost over.
So if anyone's back and has not checked the box because you didn't see it, if you can check it just so I know everyone's back. I just did a vote in chat, so just want to make sure. And I guess you know that, Rob, right? See, Rob, is it in order? So it looks like you didn't check, but is it in order of...
No, it's random.
Okay, it is. That's what I thought.
Sorry, guys, I couldn't hear you. I had to leave and come back in.
Yeah, it's weird that Richard was having problems. He said he unplugged his mic and plugged it back in, and that was really causing Discord issues. but cool. So I think so. Let's see, Zayor, are you back too?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, so we got everybody here. So I've given you guys XP. You still have in your party sheet all of the items that are identified. So now that you have a break, again, anyone who wants specific items should pull them onto their character sheet. But before we do that, so essentially, you guys have found the Alagoran's gem. So I guess the question to the party and the group is, I mean, there's a number of options. You know, you guys can literally, if you wanted to, stop right here. You could just try to make your way out of the dungeon to role play through that. You could explore more. It's kind of what, as a group, you guys want to do right now, because you've found the gem. You guys went through a back entrance and avoided a lot of stuff that was in here. So it's really up to, you know, how you guys want to role play this from here.
Well, we came and we conquered, and we have what we came for.
You do. So, I mean, literally, I want to leave it up to you guys if you want to keep playing, and if you want to, like I said, just try to get out of here and maybe battle some random encounters on the way out, or you guys tell me how you want to play it. But you have come for what you came for, or you have gotten what you came for.
Well, my character would be like, we got what we came for. Let's get the hell out of here and try to go back to the entrance or make our way out.
Okay,
So that would be Mahan's vote.
Yeah, that's my vote too.
Okay.
4th.
All right. So Rin, are you on board too?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so guys, let me know. So you're all down a little bit, and let me know what you want to do from here. You've collected the treasure, and again, go into the party sheet, and just so we don't have to worry about this later, if you want anything on your character sheet, any potions, any scrolls, any of the swords, if you like anything that's in that, let's make sure we pull it onto one of your character sheets, so I don't have to figure out, well, did you have it? Did you get split up?
If nobody wants the short sword +1, I will take that because I can use it as my offhand weapon.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I took the scroll of bless just to have it, so I don't have to use one of my spell slots.
Okay.
Can I use lay on hands on Findak?
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to suggest we take a short rest and use some of our hit dice.
Ren wants to try to recover some of these arrows he shot.
You can. Do you remember how many you shot, Ren?
7. Okay.
So do you know how to roll a D7? And if you do, you can roll a 7-sided dice. And if it's more than 3, then you can get whatever number you roll. If it's 3 or less,
I don't know how to roll a 7-sided dice.
So in chat, it'll look like this. You should be able to see this. I'll show you. So I don't know if you saw that, but you do a \DIE. So literally type in in chat \DIE space, and then the number 1, the letter D, and then a 7, and just hit enter, and it'll roll. So you can do that for anything. So there you go. So you rolled a 6, so you can get 6 of your arrows back. So yeah, anytime anybody asks you now, whether you can roll a D18, a D320, whatever you want to roll. So yeah, you can put back 6 arrows.
Wow, these guys that made these, oh man, this is pretty bad.
What happened?
Well, okay, so the short sword +1. First of all, it's not a sword, comma, short. It's one word, short sword.
Jeez.
And they didn't put the damage type, so I had to add slashing and magic. It was just blank.
Okay,
so, yeah,
well,
they really just are not. They're like, whatever, we don't care.
Well, let me know if there's anything. I mean, I guess you already did it, but if anybody else has that problem, I can open the DM's Guild and get you the right thing. But if you think you got it, Rob, I'll just let you.
Yeah, it's fixed now. But I mean, it's disappointing when you pay money and it's not.
I agree. No, I agree. I mean, I felt like I didn't slow down combat too much, but that was a pain. It took a lot longer than it should have.
Right, totally. And didn't you initially tell us that you had to like work with the map and everything else too?
I had to do a lot with the map too. I mean, there's a lot of, and you guys didn't get to all this, but there were secret doors. There were, I mean, a lot of stuff that I had to Photoshop or use GIMP to paint over walls. And they even freely admitted that it wasn't initially intended for a tabletop, but if you're going to publish it, and
right.
Anyway, so it's still a cool module, but there was a fair bit of work to do. And I wish it was a little, I'll shoot some notes to him on things that were wrong, because High Jumper is going to run this in a few weeks, and he's taken notes of some of the things I ran into.
Okay, cool.
So anyway, all right, guys, there's still a bunch of potions and scrolls. If you don't want any of them, that's fine. I'm just going to, and we'll leave it in the inventory. But if you are going to want to use them, I want to make sure they're on your character sheet. So
would anybody mind? Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all. That was it.
Would anybody mind if I took the potion of frost strength?
Go for it. Water breathing, I don't know if we need it. The Medusa gem is actually destroyed, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, unknown whom. Holy moly.
Water.
I would like to maybe, if no one else wants it, I will take the potion of heroism. And I will drink it now.
See if it's coded correctly.
It gives you, for 1 hour, you have 10 temporary hit points, and you get the Bless spell for 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
Were we going to take a short rest here to use our hit dice to heal up?
Oh, right. If so, I'm not going to drink it. I'll drink it before the
No. You already called it.
Yeah, I called
it. No, that sounds good. So are you guys ready for a rest? Or is there anything else you want to do before we try a short rest?
Yeah, I'd say we should do that because we're all pretty. I could throw at least one hit die.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And I'm the one who doesn't have. Oh yeah, we need a rest, big time.
Okay. All right. So, Rin, do me a favor and roll a d20 in the tower, unless there's anything else you guys want to do before we start the short rest.
I'm good.
All right. Go for it, Rin. Just roll it.
Yeah. To be safe, I will. Before we start the second wind, the rest I will second wind.
Okay. All right, Rin. So go ahead and throw just a straight d20 in the tower. Are you there, Zara?
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Oh, just a 20-sided die. Just pick up the 20-sided and just throw it in the tower. All right, so you make it through the short rest, no problem. Let me apply that. All right, so whoever wants to throw hit dice, throw at will. There's the sound of the short rest.
There we go. Finally a good roll.
Nice. All right, you guys got most everything back. All right, so I think everyone's pretty well healed, and then Mahan, if you want to drink your potion.
Okay.
And do you need anything with the effects? If I pulled it, or do you know what?
I can do it.
Okay.
I'm going to take the scroll of Revivify and the remove curse and just dump it in my inventory in case we need it.
Sounds good.
The only thing is that I can't. Maybe I'll have you do it, Alan, because the bless is set for 1 minute, and it should be. I get it for 1 hour. So,
okay.
If you want to change that before you drag it on me, you can do that.
So it's for 1 hour.
Yeah, it's for 1 hour, and then I also get 10 temps, which I can give myself.
And was it so? It was just the bless that I needed to drag on you for an hour.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right.
Cool. Now change it to an hour. I don't have to do it by rounds, do I? I did. I just changed it to hour.
No, that's fine.
Okay, good. I know sometimes it gets weird if you don't do it by rounds, but
yeah,
I think
a lot of DMs do it by rounds just so that they can. Because I think when you rest, it resets stuff, and it's all and of course anything that's a day doesn't work at all. Like,
right.
It's kind
I
of
remember
a weird
that.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now, nobody needs water breathing. At least we don't think we do. Scroll of Dominate Beast. What's up? Somebody take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, Cleric and Sorcerer, Warlock are the only people that can use it. Druid.
Yeah, but that's a cleric in the nature domain.
Yeah, but I think, I've always wondered about that. I think any cleric can use it. Is that not true? Or does it have to be specifically... Because it's telling you what the source is, but the rule about using spells is if it comes from your class.
That's what I recall too. As long as it's in the class.
Yeah, so any cleric can use it.
By all means.
So let's go dominate some beasts. All right, so yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. We think we can get out of these doors without incident, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean the one's open and the other one is kind of jammed. The one closest to the statue is jammed on your crowbar, so you might have to try to push it open. But yes, the one at the top in the room you're in is wide open right now.
Okay. So I'm going to go down and see, and I'm going to wait for everyone to come with.
Okay.
And then I'm going to see if I can... Well, first we can try to pull the rope to see if it'll just open the door for us once everybody's in here. Because we don't care if the other one closes.
Right.
So I'll pull the rope.
Okay. You pull the rope and it does, in fact, depress the button so the door up above closes and the room opens.
All right. And I think we decided when we were in here last week, not last week, but last time we played, we looked all around for secret ways out of this room.
You did.
Okay, so we got to just pretty much go the way we came. As a matter of fact, I don't see any other way out of here except for the way we came.
Yeah, I think that's all you've seen. That's right.
This fucking map.
Now, if we had the magical power to blast through walls.
Oh, you didn't find that scroll?
You have the potion of frost giant strength. Just punch through it.
There you go.
I forgot that the token dragging or whatever is really weird.
Is it just in my game or it's been that way?
It's just in this game as far as I know.
That's weird.
Yeah, many times I've gone to drag the map by using the gold, the bottom right gold thing that moves the map within the box. and I've clicked on it and moved it, and it's moved the whole entire map across my screen. That's happened to me many times. I don't know what's going on with that.
That's weird. I mean, like I said, I couldn't use the map that I'm using is one that, I had to download in Photoshop and save into a different folder, but it shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know why it'd be any different.
Yeah, I don't know why it would. I don't have any idea.
So this is going to be an interesting obstacle. This bridge is collapsed.
I was gonna remind you guys that it's basically a 10-foot jump over this bridge and over this lava.
And is all of this still lava?
No, remember this was kind of some of what was going on here was an illusion. And so no, it is not lava. It's just kind of steam that you see coming off the lava.
Okay.
So everybody can make the jump, it seems.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if I had to throw people across.
No, because everybody has at least a 10 strength, so I will run and jump across.
Okay.
I'll make sure that, one by one, I'll give people guidance if they need to make a roll.
Okay, and as long everybody has 10, so I'm not going to make you roll. You guys are awesome. You guys are fine.
Yeah, that fucking map is screwed up. Okay, and I can't remember. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to remind people that walking into this next chamber is where we couldn't cast spells.
Ah, I thought that was at the bridge.
It was a pretty wide area. It was actually in the area you're in, and it was so you guys think you're in the zone right now, even before you cross through that. I mean, and obviously what you guys are walking through was that secret door you found. So what looks like a stone that you're walking through was that secret door.
Okay. Okay. And we looked all down there. Okay, so far. Oh yeah, we had a big fight in here. I remember now. Oh right, we drew a thing. That's where the magic. Above that, we can use magic again. I remember now.
Right, it's just this chamber, we think.
All right, so that bridge that's going across, is that still exactly like it's represented with the... It extends out over the lava, but it's broken. Okay, so that's less than 10 feet, so I'll run and jump over that.
Do we see anything coming out of the lava this time?
You do not.
I kind of want to go up to that portrait that had the smiling guy in the first room that we went to, just so that we can go nee. We have the gem, haha.
Nice.
So, based on that information, I'm going to say to the group, let's try and be all business about getting out of here, and don't start any shenanigans that aren't necessary with any other things.
I like that.
Got it. No shenanigans.
All right, sorry guys, I'm doing a couple things. So 1 second.
Oh right, that's a dimension gate to hell to our right. Forgot about that.
Oh, beyond the rock. Yeah, I couldn't remember what was over there. Dimension gate to hell, no big deal. We never did. We never did look over there, which might be an okay idea to not. I'm not curious enough to want to know what's over there. But didn't on our way out? Where were we that we met? Wasn't this where we met the people that? Oh wait, let me look at the whole map here.
That's up ahead.
No, that was up ahead. Okay. And then there was a bunch of traps in that room or some other kind of craziness.
I'm pretty sure I remember the order though.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. All right, so hold on. Rin, are you, let's see. So I'm going to say as you get right here, out of the rocks, something appears. And you need to give me a minute since I'm going to be using Rob's handy dandy random encounter generator.
What's up?
So let's see.
Rin, is Rin specifically not moving?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So Ren, tell us if you want to move anywhere. So Rob, I'm trying to get this set up. Why is it not? See.
It's coming off Rob's
I don't think
table.
I did this right.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, I might have just killed us all.
Click on that. Why is it not? Something's going on weird in this. Let me try this again. Because I changed the numbers, Rob, in the party level and all that. Now I'm trying to see what I'm doing wrong here. Got that. I don't have anything to drag over. What am I missing? 1 second.
You have all the modules open.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Look at those again. I've got 5th edition foes, Volo's Guide, Tomb of Beasts. Yeah, I've got them all open. Monster manual. So once I think that's what I did wrong. Once I open your thing, let me just read through the steps again, see if I missed something. That's what's going on. Hold on, that's weird. I'll try this again. And if not, I'll do it manually because I'm sure it's my error. Module works just fine. All right. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. I should have done. Here we go.
What was the issue?
Well, I think what I needed to do is I needed to read through. I thought I had it all nutted, but what I think I need to do, I didn't change the numbers. I changed it on the wrong screen. So I need to change the X on this. I think I just hit generate too quickly. So on the first screen I open.
Oh, you were treating the generated screen as the first screen. Is that what the problem was?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. How do you get the different?
All right, now I've
look,
got
i.e. the colored tabs, different colored background. Oh, so what those are, Flanlin, is extensions. So if you go to Fantasy Grounds forums and look for extensions, there's
now I've got this screen, and now I should be able to do the rest.
Whoops. That was in the wrong window. There's like 1 million of them. But just go to the forums and search extensions, and they have them for core RPG, which work with 5th edition, and then they have 5th edition ones, and then there's also special different ones for all the different rule sets like Savage Encounters and
all right, let's see what this gives us. It should be good now. What? All right, this is from Rob's table.
I don't like it.
Oh, this is too fun.
I don't like it already. I don't like it. Yeah, stock
this is actually
lame.
Kind of funny.
And you have to be careful too, Flanlin, because we had a gap.
Right.
I was using the gap theme that was really clean and nice. But when they update Fantasy Grounds, the people who do the extensions have to keep up with that. And so it broke the gap theme I was using. The guy knows about it.
So here we go. Let me get this on the combat track.
But basically what happened is you would open the NPC blocks and there would be no tabs on the side. Like all these tabs that are on the character sheet on the NPC block. It wouldn't be there.
And you see coming out of the fiery pits of hell,
A bunny.
Well, kind of close. You see 16 rabid badgers.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
So now I just need to place them all. I never expected badgers to be on here, Rob. That's too funny. But I guess it looks at any of them.
Yeah, once I went back and coded all the, I even, it was a crap load of work, but I even added all the CR levels down to 0. So it's possible to get up to 20 monsters of some type. Which even at a low CR level can overwhelm a party of 4, Unless you got an AoE caster who just wipes them all out with a fireball.
That's right. Holy shit.
Badgers, there they come.
I know. I'm like,
That's the sound I use for mice in Unknown Whom.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
That's all I could come up with. Now all of a sudden the badger makes the same noise.
All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Snap! Man.
Roll initiative, everybody.
This is awesome.
I hate badgers.
Now this is going to be fun. I should name them all because trying to figure out who's who is going to be crazy.
So the guy with the highest initiative is the guy who's 60 feet away.
Oh, can you tell that?
I'm going to blink. I got a bow.
Oh, yeah, that's
true. Here we go. All right, so badger number 3 is going to go down here, and he's going to bite. Tick, tick, tick. And he misses, of course, because he went after Findak. He has no clue how strong her armor is. Rin, you are up next.
I shoot at badger number 3.
All right.
How long has it been since that last battle?
Well, you took a short rest, so
okay. So I'll have to cast Hunter's Mark again. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark again.
You got it.
And shoot badger number 3.
Okay. And you hit badger number 3. And badger number 3 is instantly dead. You impale that little furry, nice creature that was just coming up to say hi.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else?
Then I make my movement and.
Actually, I take that back. Okay, you can do all that, but when you cast Hunter's Mark, you feel like it cast, but it did not cast. So you do not have Hunter's Mark on you.
Oh,
because you were still.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind.
So, but you hit fine and you still killed it. So it's all good. All right, badger number 24. So what's his speed? He goes. He goes there and ends his turn. That's his dad.
That still takes a spell slot off, right, though?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
He goes. He passes him. And these badgers have a general in their midst who knows about flanking, so they might be smart badgers. I don't know.
There's a general badger. That's awesome.
All right. They don't have a lot of movement here. Okay.
16 badgers, bitches.
Actually, he can attack. So he's going to bite at Mahan. And he misses. Badger 21. Badger 4. All right, Mahan.
Okay. I am seemingly for weird reasons not going to attack the badger between Ezekiel and myself.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this one to my right.
Okay. Oh, and you crit. It does not trigger the table. And
triggers
this
death.
this guy goes splattering against the cable. Oh, he's dead.
All right, and then for my second attack, I will target whatever number that is.
I know. And you hit with your offhand. And he's instantly dead.
Nice.
Badger's going down like badgers. 1 second.
They're going down like badgers.
All right, so he's going to bite. And he hits. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, why did that do that? It should just be the damage. 1 second. It does 1 damage, but it's resisted to 0. Oh, God. Badger 8.
These badgers can't touch me.
No, they can't.
If they're literally one damage creatures, they can't hurt me.
I know.
That's awesome.
It's Ezekiel.
I'm just gonna stand here and kick him in the face while you guys fight him.
And it does 1 damage to Ezekiel. Badger 5. He's going to move there because I can't metagame this too much. He's going to attack Mahan, and he's going to miss anyway. So, because he can't affect him. So maybe they'll learn after a turn or two. Ezekiel, you're up.
Oh, that's interesting. I have to have.
I'm going to attack the one in between us.
Okay.
I never thought about that. A creature has to do at least 8 damage to me to damage me at all.
That's right.
I never really thought about that.
That's a pretty good feat. And
can I roll again for advantage?
Oh yeah, you can. Go ahead. Just roll straight. Yep. And you hit with the second one. And you punt him. He goes flying up into the ceiling and dies.
That was the punt attack.
I love it. Findak, you're up.
Do I see the Badger King?
Oh, I'm kidding. There is no Badger General.
That's too bad, because I was going to dominate his furry butt.
Dominate a Badger! Dominate a Badger!
Well,
don't waste
if there's one that looks like the king, it's which one?
The one that's standing to the north supervising? Is that the one that just hasn't moved yet?
Yeah, I'm just going to move up and hit this one closest to me.
All right. God damn it, trying to get that guy in a square once.
Oh, good God.
Oh, and it's a fumble and compulsion. You're compelled to try and stop the fighting by any means necessary.
Dominate!
So it doesn't say how long, so we'll have to role play that out next turn, but Yeah, Findak wants to stop everyone. He's like, I love animals. I don't know. She'll say something. I'll let her
Save the
figure it out.
badgers. Don't kill them. They're our friends.
That's awesome. All right, Badger 23. He seemed to notice that his buddies did not affect Mahan, so he's going to attack Ezekiel. And he hits. God, it's having a hard time. There we go.
Badger 17. Oh, shit.
Badger 27. You bite. And he hits. Ezekiel's getting gnawed on. Little gnaw. Okay, Ren, you're up.
Oh, Ren fires at Badger number 7.
Okay. And you hit him. And do minimum damage, which is still enough to kill him. He's... All right. So he's like, I know I can't affect this guy, so I'm gonna do something else. So Mahan, take a swing at him as he walks out of your range.
Okay, which one was it?
Sorry, it's 24, which is...
Oh yeah, okay.
And Mahan is, or sorry, Findak is yelling at you. If you didn't see that already, do you see what she's yelling at you? She doesn't want you to swing at him.
Oh, what do you think of the Badger children?
And Mom is not going to have babies because you just killed her. All right, number 12. It's down here. He's going to gnaw on Findak, even though she's trying to stop the fight. And he misses. Badger 18. Or that was Badger 18, right? Oh no, Badger 18's here. He's going to attack Ezekiel. And he misses.
I'm apparently very much an animal person. They just love me.
There's some kind of pheromone thing you got going on that they just can't help themselves. They know they can't affect Mahan, so and they miss Findak. 21. They're trying to gang up because that's the only way they think they can hurt anybody. And what did that do? That missed. Mahan. Blessed Mahan is ignoring Findak's pleas, and he crits the Badger in front of him, which says, hold on a second. Your party gains advantage on persuasion and or intimidation for purposes of stopping the fight for the rest of the encounter. Now, that's pretty cool how those stacked. That's kind of interesting.
So the thing is, do Badgers understand? I mean, can we...
You guys can try. I'll look it up if somebody wants to try.
You can, but the persuasion would be on each other, not on the Badgers, right? I mean, I don't know, but
no, I don't think so, because it says your party gains advantage. Your party gains advantage on persuasion or intimidation for purposes of stopping the fight. So I view that to mean it's on anything you're doing to try to convince the opponents. That I guess, but you tell me since you wrote it if you.
Well, no, it says for purposes of stopping the fight, so you could try to persuade your fellow fighters to stop.
No, that's true too. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
But
you're right. I think
but
it could
then
be
everybody
both.
has advantage on, everybody would just get advantage on their. Why don't I don't know. I guess
we can role play it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends on how it works out. But Mahan is not going to. He's not persuaded yet to do anything except attack.
Yep. I got you. All right. So Mahan, second attack. Second attack hits. And does minimum damage, which is instant death.
Excellent.
Okay. Patcher 8. And now it sounds like you're in a tavern. One second.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right. So he bites and he crits, which is, as Rob, tell everybody what that means. How much damage? If somebody does 1 damage.
If it's 1 damage and they crit, they do 1 damage.
That's right. So Ezekiel has a 1
the
damage.
Dungeon Tomb,
and it looks like it did not.
Your question is,
That's
what
weird.
feat
I don't know
is
if it
Rob
rolled or not, but
Tui?
it doesn't-
What does that
doesn't look like
mean?
it
I don't understand your question.
All right. These guys do not like Ezekiel. He must have killed some animals in his past life. All right. So Ezekiel, you are now up, surrounded by rabid badgers. Not really rabid. I just like saying rabid badger.
Oh,
I'm gonna stomp on the ground and
because
shout as loudly as I possibly can enough and try to intimidate them all.
I have heavy armor master,
Okay,
which
you
resists
do that, and it does not
3
look like they understand a word you're saying.
bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Okay.
Which means if somebody attacks me with
Not very
anything
scary today.
and hits me with 7 points or lower, that
How
gets
long does that thing
halved.
last on me? Where I
And
have
7
to try to
divided
convince
by
everybody
2
to
is
stop fighting?
3.5, and you round down, so it's 3, and I resist that. So that means
I'm
nobody
just
can
going to say
damage
this
me with anything less
this
than
whole
an 8.
turn. So now that it's back on you, I'm going to say that it's
So because
off,
of the
it
math,
doesn't really say how long. So that's what we're going to do.
sorry, I can't
So
answer
I'll
your
say
question
that
unless I
you don't
talk over
necessarily
these
have to use
guys.
your action anymore to do that.
But if you
Well,
do
then
the
I'll
math,
keep the
if I
air
get
on
hit
my
with
waist
8,
and
that's
get the one in front of me.
All right.
That's oh, wait a minute now.
And you miss
That's not
with the
right.
Warhammer. You're still not quite sure. You didn't have there wasn't a lot of determination behind that.
No, I'm doing that wrong. It would be 4 points.
I haven't hit anything
Not 8.
today.
I was thinking that I resist
Nice.
that I
I
get
don't know what's
take
going
half.
on, man.
Anyway, yeah,
DM dice.
I'm so tired. I can't be answering these questions because I'm so really. I gotta change what I
And they
meant. I resist 3 points of damage is
7.
what it is. So if somebody does 4, I take 1. So what I said about the 8 thing, guys, as it turns out, I'm so tired. That thing I said about the 8 damage, that's not true, because I'm thinking resistance is half, and I resist 3 points. I'm not resistant to half. So if I take 4 points of damage,
right.
yeah. So I was just screwed up. Because someone
Ren,
in the
you're
chat
up.
was like asking me, "What the hell are you talking about?"
No, you're right. I should have thought about that too. It's not. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing you were. Okay, Ren, you're up.
Ren shoots his arrow.
Okay.
Or shoots a badger 12.
Sounds good. And you hit. And you do 10 damage, which instantly kills him.
Dak is like, "What the fuck, you guys?"
All right. And he bites again, and he hits. And I don't think Ezekiel, he's still green. All right, and he bites Findak. Hits. Wow, he hits.
Wow.
Strong bite. Badger 21 bites it. Our buddy Ezekiel hits. All right, Mahan. Still blessed. And
whoops.
rolls a high initiative.
I hit the wrong button. I forget what my initiative was. I think it was...
oh, that's a good point. Dang it. I don't know. Well, let's see.
Which was the last Badger that went? That's the thing.
That's what I'm looking for. 21. So you'd be, I don't know,
I
like
think I had
a 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think I had a 5. All right, so let me do what I meant. I meant to hit advantage, and I accidentally hit the initiative.
All right, so you crit him. Is that right? No, you hit him. Sorry, you hit him. And he's dead.
All right. Then I will swing the other one.
And you hit. And he's dead.
Ezekiel. And I will then move to there.
Got it. All right, Ezekiel.
Well, if these guys aren't gonna, think I'm very scary, I'm just gonna keep on punting them.
Okay. All right, you hit, you punt, you kick Badger 23, and if there were field goal posts above Mahan's head, then it would have gone right through. And he's dead. Findak.
All right, I'm hitting this one. Watch.
All right,
watch.
You're still, your heart's not into it, but you do crit. It is done. The target is reduced to 0 hit points if the creature. Anyway, it's dead. It's done. Nice.
And I give a shout and move up there.
Wait, which one was that? Why am I not seeing the damage on it?
Oh,
Badger 16. Oh yeah, go ahead. Well, you can go ahead and roll. It'll be fun to see all the dice. 2 dice, and he's dead. 15 points. And out of the rocks, you see the biggest badger you've ever seen that dominates the cavern. Number 27.
It's a gigantic badger.
That's right. Right, Ezekiel's getting tired of getting nibbled on, but he gets hit again. All right, Rin. Who are you going to fire at, Rin?
I am going to fire at
27's above Ezekiel, 18's below, and then 21's on the other side of Ezekiel.
I got 18 target, but I have a sharpshooter, so I shouldn't have no negatives.
Got it. Okay, now you hit. Is sharpshooter -5 at all, or no? Is it just straight? I haven't.
Sharpshooter is, I do have no disadvantage or anything on half cover or 3/4 cover.
Okay, that's right. There's no.
If I choose to take a -5, I can add +10 to damage.
Okay, but you didn't do that. You just did a normal. Okay, so you hit. And he's dead. Nice. All right. Anything else? Nope. Back 21, Nons on Ezekiel, and he hits. Ezekiel's wondering if he's current on his tetanus shot.
Right? Fuck.
Mahan's up. And you hit. And he's dead. And you hit again. And guess what? He's dead. Yeah.
And I say to Findak, I have stopped the fighting.
Nice.
You have done well.
Search the
All right.
bodies. Oh, I got excited.
Well, there's pelts. I mean, if you want to spend the next couple hours skinning 16 pelts.
Since I'm standing here, I did not intend it for it to be this way, but do I see anything interesting over there?
You don't. I mean, it's just more cavern. I can unshade
Okay,
it.
good.
So
I'm not. I have no desire to go explore it if there's no shiny object beckoning me to go over there.
Nope, there's not.
Okay.
Ren's going to try to recover some of these arrows.
Okay, so yeah, again, whatever you hit, roll that sided die, and you can recover at least half.
I shot 4, so it's...
Yep, just roll a d4 then.
/ what's that?
Well, actually, so you can just roll. You can just grab the 4-sided die and throw it in chat. If it's a die number that's already there, you can just do that. So you got all 4 back. But in the future, if it was like a 5, you could do /DIE space and then the number and then enter.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
All
right.
So we're gonna head back up to this trapper rooms. Yes.
I think that's where you guys came from.
And what is Ezekiel pointing at?
Ah, yes, that line. Those are all traps. And it goes by diagonals. So one over like...
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know why it's not showing. I'm going to have to, it might be because I took them out of the combat tracker, but I definitely will put them back on so you guys know. You guys know exactly what's there. Because one of them was triggered and the rest, I think you guys know exactly where they are.
Okay, so we can go through the rooms without...
You can. I won't put them back on. That'll just... I mean, if you guys...
And was there was some kind of secret door in this area?
Right where Mahan, you went through, there was a door right there, and that's where the secret door was.
But what about above? On the upper left where my red arrow is?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. So
I probably could have dropped a token there or something, but yep.
That's the way we're gonna go then, I guess. I remember now. These things shot arrows at us. It was all nasty.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But you used a shield or something to, I think, catch a lot of.
Yeah, we used the door. Yeah.
That's what it was. I was like, it wasn't a shield.
Yeah, we took the door off and then we all hid behind it or whatever and did the Indiana Jones. We made it shoot at us with the darts or whatever. So it looks to be that we can make it, unless there's anybody waiting for us in these caves up here, we're going to head for the tree, right? That's the way we came in. All right, so I'll wait for everybody to catch up because... I'm drawing my move, but I'm not executing it until Rin crosses the threshold of the secret door.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Fucking... The draggy thingy is annoying.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's Ezekiel.
The dragon, I'm sorry about that, Ezekiel. I don't know what's going on with why my map would be different, but sorry, it's been a pain.
It's not your fault, and I'm not upset or anything. It just...
No, it just stinks. It just stinks.
Rob breaking his own rules, going through walls. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I guess that's a rock. You can climb over it.
Well, we had already established that we were going to come out of the secret door right here, so I just moved my token.
I was just being sarcastic. That's all. Because we know how stickler you are for the rules.
You're goddamn right I am.
Love it, though.
So, Findak, as you get right there, this thing jumps out of the trash heap and attacks you.
I thought for sure it was going to stay friendly.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it didn't see any of the orcs with you, so it is on, and this is what it looks like.
I forgot about that thing in there.
I forgot about that thing.
So it looks a little like that.
Damn, it's pretty.
My mother-in-law.
Nice. All right, so everyone, you can roll initiative, but he's going to attack first. So he attacks with this tentacle comes flying out at you. And it misses, of course, and then it tries to bite you. And it crits. Does not affect it.
Moly.
No table.
We need initiative from Ren.
Oh, yeah.
How can you tell that it's not new, Rob, just because it was 18 before?
No, just because I look in the chat and I see that only 3 people
Okay.
rolled.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way. All right, I'm going to put it back. So, Ren, you do have the highest initiative, Ren, so you get to go first. And you can pick up your token and stop that move. I'm just basically saying that it jumped out at the last person that was kind of walking out. So you can go ahead and target it away, do what you want. And you miss with your arrow. All right, Mahan.
All right. I am blessed.
You are blessed.
I'm going to move 30 to there, and then... Oh, man, yeah, this thing's being a pain in the ass.
I wonder if it's just how long we've...
You know what it is? I think if you have something targeted and you try to draw your movement over the target line at the same time, it doesn't work. And that looks to be true because when I took it away, it works fine. So I'm going to move to there as a dash. And that'll be it.
That's interesting. It's still moving a little slow for me when I watch you guys, but that's weird.
Yeah, the token moved pretty quick for me.
Okay, good.
But
good.
for you, it's probably going pretty slow.
All right, Findak, you are up.
Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Dominate beast.
Swing at it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna dominate beast.
And you miss. You watched, but it missed.
I'm going to try to move around it to give other people advantage.
Okay. All right, so it is up, and it smells blood, and it's still attacking Findak. Tentacle. And it misses. And the bite hits. All right, Ezekiel is up.
Holy shit. It would be really awesome if we could dominate this thing. So I'm going to move up to there and then use my Channel Divinity, Abjure Enemy, which, if it fails, it's frightened and also can't move. And if it succeeds its save, then its movement is halved. If it's immune to being frightened, then it automatically succeeds.
Wow. All right. So target away. So it saved its, so it made it save. It is not immune to being frightened, but I guess it doesn't matter. But so you said that it's now, its movement should be halved?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll have to just, let me make a quick note. All right, Rin is up.
Well, Rin shoots his longbow at this beast right through the mouth hole.
And I'm gonna say it's big enough that you have an angle, so you can do it without any
He's got
negatives.
sharpshooter anyway.
Oh, that's right. Thanks.
He said he's gonna shoot him in the mouth hole. Don't we all have mouth holes? Like,
and it goes in his gaping maw, and it hits for 8 points of damage, and its head rears back and it screams. All right, Mahan.
All right, I will move to the corner as to take advantage of Findex advantage. Take advantage of advantage.
You got it.
And scimitar away. That should have been an advantage. Let me see if I crit.
Yeah. So you hit, but it looks like, yep, same roll twice. So 10 points of damage to it.
Okay, and God damn it.
And you're trying to improve your initiative again.
I don't know what my problem is, man.
You got up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's right. Yeah. I'll let you finish, and then I'll change your initiative, but I'll let you finish your attack. And that time it did crit. No effect on the table.
Okay.
But you did 11 to it. So, okay. So you must have, so the trash beast just went, right? So you must have a 5 initiative, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Ezekiel.
Oh, and then I would have moved here.
Okay.
If he's going to move there, I will move here. Will I get flanking because of my position?
Yeah, you will.
That's why I moved.
Thank you, good sir.
And you miss with advantage. You swing at this big beast and almost slice Mahan's hair.
Do I have enough movement to move down here?
What did you move? I should have looked at that, but do you remember what you moved?
I moved from somewhere in this area. I'm not sure.
Stand by 1 second. I'm going to rewind the tape. I'm just kidding. Just 1 second.
Why don't you have a modifier on your swing, Richard?
Because I have Great Weapon Mastery. So I'm taking a -5.
Oh, you're taking a minus. Okay, yeah. You didn't indicate it. Okay.
So yeah, it looks like I think you have one more square you can move, so you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Nobody liked my rewind the tape joke. All right, so Ezekiel,
I just didn't get it.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear you say it. Rewind the tape.
That's all right. All right, Rin.
Rin shoots for his pie hole again.
All right. The great maw is open, and you hit it again. Ooh, and it takes solid 11. It is hurting. It's rearing back. It's screaming. It's not happy.
Screaming out of its mouth hole.
Move forward a little bit and pass my turn.
Okay.
Is that an
Findak.
advantage for me?
Right now it is not because nobody's up at the. Yeah, it is not.
So if I move there?
Yes. And you hit it.
Oh, good gosh.
And it's reeling. It's reeling.
Nasty trash beast. Say that
Move
5
back.
times fast.
Yeah, this is one I actually changed the name so you guys didn't
Yeah,
know what it was a
figured
long
you
time
did.
ago.
Yeah. Nasty trash beast. Nasty trash beast.
All right, it's going to keep going after. It's going to, even though it's hard to hit, he's going to go after Findak. Tentacle misses. Bite hits. All right, Mahan.
All right. I did not hit the advantage key. I mean, oh, Jesus, I can't even talk now.
And you hit. And you slice it in the midsection, and this green ooze pours out as it dies in front of you.
Yay.
Yay, carrion crawler down. Yeah, you guys, I was waiting for one of the tentacles would have paralyzed someone, but did not hit. So no paralysis.
Yay, no paralysis.
Oh, wait a second. We have a strong mob in chat. Kidding.
Oh, snap. Oh,
was
you're
like,
kidding.
Just kidding. All right.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yep. Got it.
And
New
I'd like
registration
to
for
lay on
MC.
hands the other 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
Where? Oh, there it is. Oh, should I get 20 total points?
Probably with your level up. I didn't check, but that.
Yeah,
that
it's
could be
five times
per
4.
level.
Yep.
Yep.
Then I'll put 14 onto her and then 6 onto me.
Okay. Do you need me to do that, or can you?
I
do
would
it?
appreciate that.
Okay. So say again how much on Findak?
I'll just heal her to full, and then I'll heal myself to 2 wounds.
Okay. It looks like you are on 2 wounds. That must have taken. Is that right? Because you already
Yeah.
have. Okay. Good.
I just did that, yeah. I just can't affect her without using the full
Right.
20.
Got it.
All right, carrion crawler, huh? Trash monster. Let's get the hell out of here, everybody. Or try to. That tree is going to be a tree ant. I know it when we get up there.
Nice. How'd you know it was a carrion crawler? Where did that say that?
You said it.
By the picture.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
too.
but you did say it. You said one.
Got
you
it.
said something about one carrion crawler dispatched or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
I would not have known.
So
That's one good thing about having short-term memory loss is as a DM, when I learn all about these monsters, I then forget about it. So it's as a player, I don't have to, I can't metagame because I don't know the stats or what they're even called.
That makes the game more exciting.
Right?
It's like a new game every time.
That's right. Nice.
So are these orc fucks gonna bar our way or something?
They are not. You kind of see them down to the southeast, but they're letting you pass. They don't have any quarrel with you.
Okay, cool, because I gave them my fake grandfather's sword or some shit.
Yeah, you did. You gave them a little tribute, so they're just fine.
I try to dash past this tree area because I'm scared.
I love it. Rob, can you roll a d20 in the tower? No, I'm
yes,
just
I
kidding.
can.
No rolls.
I'm happy
No
to do
rolls.
it. Is it through the episode 1 is already started when you record it, Rob? Because stream just start with you on a map in episode 1. I can't even remember back that far, but
making a mad dash for the outside here.
Usually, when I start the stream, when I put it on YouTube, I cut off the beginning bullshit that's not part of the game. So it might seem like it's just starting there. Oh. But I'm pretty sure that it's
you guys make it out.
It's the beginning wherever the video starts. But I can't remember.
So you guys have made it out. The tree does not come to life. You've got the gem with you and stories to tell and more dungeon to explore if you ever decide that you guys want to come back through and see what else was in here. But you got what you came for.
Mahan is going to go off and build his career up to 20th level, and then he's going to come back here and he's going to deal with the orc fucks if Ezekiel wants to come with him.
And is there any party infighting, or Ezekiel? Are you taking the gem back to Zeus, or what's everybody doing with the gem? I'm curious.
I am in fact taking it back to Zeus. That's what I came here for.
So do we need to role play battling Ezekiel? Is everybody going to attack him?
Well, are you guys going to try and stop me?
I had forgotten what the whole mission was. Is that what
I know? Well, I had done a little background story that that basically Ezekiel said he was here to get the gem for Zeus to I think empower Zeus's sword, or you can tell him something like that.
It's to empower Hephaestus's anvil for creating Zeus's bolts.
But everybody has their own agenda.
They do.
Right?
They do. And right now, Findak has the gem. So, I mean, Findak, she can do what she wants right now. She's the one that has it in her pouch. So.
Oh, crap. I left it back in the room.
Oh, no. You're going to go back in.
I want to insight check her.
Okay, you can roll out in the tower.
Do I get a bluff?
You can. So I was going to say, so Ezekiel can roll insight in the tower, and I guess Findak, if you want to oppose, roll a charisma save in the tower.
Can I use my inspiration for advantage?
You can, absolutely. So Ezekiel, you do not you think that she has it in her backpack. You do not think she left it back in the cave.
I will calmly say, thank you guys for aiding me in my quest to retrieve this gem for my deity. I am sure that your lives will be long and blessed in the name of Zeus for having aided him. And that if you are ever in any kind of trouble, you can just call out his name, and I'm sure he will send someone such as myself to aid you. Now give me my gem.
Oh, you had to ruin it at the end.
Who is this Zeus you speak of?
Now give me my goddamn gem.
Now, Findak would have been fine with handing it over, but if that's the attitude, that's not going to fly.
I'm going to step next to Findak and say, perhaps a little more tact.
Whatever do you mean?
Sorry, let me approve these.
Yeah, you better run. I'll swing at you and fan you with my warhammer since I can't hit with it.
Oh, I will fan you with my warhammer.
I'm not really hot at this particular moment, but I appreciate the thought.
Bite. Alan, do the rest of... I can't remember. what our motivations were? Is that in the notes anywhere? That I can.
Yeah, stand by. Let me look. Hold on.
Is it in the message of the day, or I'm just trying to find it.
No, I think I'd unfortunately done that via email. So give me a second.
Oh, is it on my character sheet? Maybe notes.
If I was smart, I would have done that. So I'll find.
Yeah, the only reason I ask is without that, I have no reason to not let Ezekiel take the gem and just be on his way. As soon as I get my portion of the reward, of course.
Right. So basically, I don't think I can throw this easily into. At least I don't think I can. Let me see. 1 second.
Yeah, Findeck would have gladly handed it over just because, getting it was the purpose. But it was more the attitude.
Now give me my
gem.
It was the way that was so awesome though, Richard. You're like, oh, okay, so yeah, I see this.
So it's a lot in here. It's a lot to read, but basically what you can, when it says, how are you, why are you here? It tells you the whole thing about Ezekiel was sent down from Olympus by Zeus. Let's see. So Findeck is there. It's something that he's waited for his whole life. And so anyway, you guys can read through this.
Oh, wow. I actually have ties to Findeck.
Oh, and apparently I do want the gem to be recovered for Zeus and Moradin. But my thing says that there may be a clue to another relic for me.
We didn't explore the whole dungeon though, so
that's true. Oh snap! I may not have wanted to make such a quick exit. Well, but I think I didn't see any other avenues to get to the other parts of the dungeon in other words, going back in the way we went, all the doors and walls and everything were already explored. I didn't see any other ways to get anywhere except right there and right there. I guess there are two ways.
There's two ways.
Yeah, and again, I kind of came up with that backstory a little bit just to give some flavor, but you don't necessarily think that the gem is going to point you further into this dungeon. You just think that you just thought that there's some ancient relic of their faith that might be outside of this. It's not necessarily within the dungeon.
Okay.
What about on the other side where those badgers came from? It looks like
that you think goes to the Underdark, so that would potentially open up a whole nother adventure for this group. But you guys kind of glanced in there and you think that it goes deep into the Underdark. So there's not necessarily anything. Yeah, there's not necessarily anything else in here per se that you know of. I mean, other than other traps and things to discourage, treasure robbers. But yeah.
All right. So I would say that Mahan, she would be perfectly fine with the gem going to Zeus, but she would want to accompany Ezekiel to make delivery.
That is... Huh?
I said I would be on board with that. After I read our backstory, it's like, yeah, okay. You might be a little smart mouth, but I'll follow through with my deal.
Well, and what's it called? Ezekiel is such that he's not always a people person, so he didn't mean that in a threatening or in a rude way. To him, that was a perfectly fine way to speak to a normal person.
Nice.
So he didn't realize that he offended you guys at all.
I just pictured the scene from what's that movie? Quentin Tarantino's first big movie.
Reservoir Dogs or
no, the other one, Pulp Fiction, where Harvey Keitel is like, he's like, please, you want me to say please? We got a dead body in the car, and he goes through this whole entire speech about why there's no time to get into pleasantries, and he's like, so pretty please, fucking clean the car or whatever. That's what I had in my head when Richard said that.
Very nice. Well, we might have another one shot at some point if this group wants to get back together to explore Underdark, or maybe even the Delivery to Zeus. Maybe that would inspire at some point if this group gets back together. Maybe we could even have a little one shot to have the Delivery to Zeus and see if that goes as planned or if something goes awry.
I'm down.
I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's it for this one, guys. I mean, thanks. Other than a few snafus with the module itself, this was fun. I had a fun time running it, and you guys went through it. Man, there was a lot of other stuff you could have gone through, but you guys played it really well. That was fun. Kudos to you guys.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Guys. I had a lot of fun.
Good. All right. Well, I guess enjoy your day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Whoever your team is, I hope they win. And
no, that's not. No, it's Falcons only. Only Falcons.
The Falcons. The Falcons.
We can't.
All right, so we got 2 Falcons. Any others?
I don't know much about it.
We can't allow anybody to have the cheating bastards win the Super Bowl. It's just not.
They need an asterisk by all their credits.
Yeah, that's true. They need to be all Penn Stated or whatever the hell any of that other stuff is.
I love it. Well, I'm down. I'll be rooting for the Saints. I'll be rooting for the Falcons as well. I'm not a Patriot fan.
Cool.
So, all right, guys. Well, enjoy. Thanks again for playing, and
yeah. Thanks for running that. That was awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Had a great time. So, all right, guys. Everybody enjoy.
All right.
Thanks
again, everybody. Bye.